Hey there everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play. I tried kind of disguising what the game is right now because I have to open up my recordings in-game. So, my next Let's Play is of Let's Play Sonic Forces on Steam. Now I say it's on Steam, but I will be using an Xbox controller, which I'm still trying to get used to a little bit. Like I was going to say in a Final Fantasy video, but for some reason the audio cut out halfway through and I had to scrap it before I even could start uploading it. I've beaten this game almost 3 times now. I've beaten it once, I've beaten it basically twice, and then I went back through and did a bunch of S-rank, and I S-ranked a bunch of missions. This is the kind of Sonic game that I always liked, is one where it ranked you on how well you did. So I'm glad that we're back to those kinds of roots. Now it says continue. I do have Episode Shadow DLC, that came included. But we're doing a completely new game. I don't get why they have normal and hard. Where's easy? Easy should be normal, normal should be hard, and hard should be extra hard. Because hard mode, while I do admit I do die quite a bit, but it's not usually because of the enemies, and if it is because of the enemies, it's because I do something extremely stupid. Usually it's because I fall into pits due to weird controls, odd jumps. But I honestly do enjoy this game a lot. It has some of my favorite Sonic songs that I've been listening to them a lot lately. It has some of my favorite stages, some of my favorite mechanics. It has my favorite Sonic enemy of all time. Or I should say, favorite Sonic antagonist. But let's not waste any more time. Let's just go straight in. And I'll try to be quiet for some cutscenes, by the way.
Sonic, how I hate him. And all of that loathing has been focused into this invincible instrument of destruction. Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold by my unstoppable creation. This is my dream come true. With this invention, I can expand the Eggman Empire across the globe and conquer the world!
The boss means business this time.
So, we're just starting right into it. Stage 1, Green Hill, Lost Valley. Take it away, Tails.
Sonic, Eggman's forces are surging into the city. We need you here now.
Hold on, Tails. I'm on my way.
So, getting into the controls. I think you know how to control a game. If not, I'll tell you anyway. Left control stick is to move. Right control stick, absolutely nothing. A to jump. B to slide, which honestly you'll never use. R to this. When you're running, it's a lot more helpful, honestly. But that, yeah, you're slowly moving forward. Hey, look what I can do. Alright, the triggers don't do anything right now. A in the midair, do a double jump. This thing right up here, these are Wisps, taken directly out of Sonic Colors. I don't know why they're still here. You get Wisp, and you press Y, you boost.
Time to lose. Better kick things up a notch.
Press A to jump. It's gonna get me every time. That was a spring. I'm pretty sure that if you watched my Sonic Heroes Let's Play, you know what a springboard is. Unfortunately, I cannot show what this thing is up there, but you saw that little red ring. Or that thing. That is literally just a red ring. Unfortunately, I will not be going after all the red rings. I might at some point. But yes, as he says, this is Green Hill. It's looking very deserty. Let's see, what other controls have I not gone over? Oh yeah, when you see that little thing and you press A again in the air, it's a homing attack. I wish these were a lot more responsive.
There's sand everywhere. Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now.
I'm going to warn you right now, a lot of Sonic's commentary is just extremely stupid lines.
Correct. Thanks, Eggman. One of my favorite spots is all ruined.
Like that. It's really dumb. His dialogue is the dumbest things I have
This is
ever
it for
heard.
Green Hill, so the city must be close. Let's get ready for some action.
This is odd for Sonic, especially with what happens to him right about now. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I know I did really bad. Yeah, I'm surprised I got that close to an A.
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close, though, pal.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos! Huh?
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic! No, wait, it's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
What are you? How are you doing? Oh!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Running out of time here, Tails.
Sonic!
And with that, everyone's favorite Sonic is defeated. With Sonic defeated, Eggman's army quickly took over. Within months, all but a few isolated areas were under Eggman's controls. Despite the overwhelming odds, a ragtag resistance formed, banding together to take back whatever. And now, a new face prepares to join the struggle.
Eggman's army is unstoppable! Without Sonic, the people are losing hope and giving into despair.
Despair is a luxury we don't have.
I still dream that Sonic is with us. Do you think he might be...
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Sonic is gone, Amy, and Tails has just lost it. If we're going to win, we have to do it without them.
Silver's right. We've been hoping for a miracle these past 6 months, but I'm afraid we have to make our own miracle.
Eggman's army has everyone terrified. If we want the people to rally, we have to show them that strength doesn't just come from numbers.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Yes, a survivor from the city, right?
That's us!
Accessing the file now.
This is their way of manipulating us into making a character. Meet fan art the character. But wait. You have what? Well, you can choose male or female. Males completely naked. Children shield your eyes. Females have some weird, I don't even know what to call that on them. Yeah, thanks, game. We are a male. Now, there are, I believe, what, seven species that we can choose from. Dog, and the dog abilities restart with some rings after a knockout. Very, very helpful if you're really bad at making jumps, like I am. Wolf draws items towards you. In my opinion, this is the least helpful ability, but it does have its uses. Rabbit, extend invincibility duration when hit. Very good if you run into a lot of enemies. Bear blows away enemies when performing a wire attack. We'll be getting more into what those are later. This one I personally don't like very much. I haven't tried it myself, but it just doesn't seem like to be very good unless the blow away has a huge radius. Cat ability, hold on to rings hold on to some rings after taking damage. Again, useful like the rabbit if you run into things a lot. Bird ability enables you to perform a double jump. This is a lot of people's favorite just because it gives you a secondary jump like Sonic has. But the one that I always end up going with for specific reasons, the Hedgehog. Dropped rings will remain longer after taking damage. This one's probably the least noticeable. Rings don't stay around that long. And even with this, it still doesn't seem like too long most of the time. But this does give me a chance because I'm a mediocre player at this game, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm gonna go with Hedgehog. Head shape. 3 types for the Hedgehog. There is Young Sonic, or Classic Sonic if you want to be more formal. There's this, which is Old Sonic? Question mark? I'm not really sure. And then there's Shadow the Hedgehog. I personally go with Shadow the Hedgehog, just because I feel like it completes the way I make my character look anyway. I feel like it makes him look the oldest. So we get to choose this part. For some reason, I always, and I mean always, gravitate towards one way of making my character look. And that always includes going with probably this one. So now you can choose his eyes. I always go with type 4. That's what I'm going to be going with here, but just to show what the others all look like, you got this, you got that, you got me, you got creepy, you got extra creepy, you've got normal, slightly normal, worried, don't give a shit, evil, eye color, yeah, body color. This one I always end up choosing a black or grayish. I don't know why. You could go with Sonic, you know, you could... I don't even know. You know, you can go with Shaded, stuff like that, you know. Other ones, but I'm just gonna stick with my normal stuff. There are 3 voices. Yeah. No. I always go with type 2, and yes, that did go with that. Victory poses. This is a classic sign, I mean, nothing. Now, I'm gonna do this as a sort of character development thing. I'm going to start off with type 7. Eventually, I'm going to be going to what I believe is type 3. Yeah, type 3. Yeah, okay. Pressing the A button. There we go. Looks great. And now to meet the commander.
What's the sit rep, Commander?
Happy to see you're all still alive. Eggman's forces have chewed through our defenses at Green Hill, and the resistance in the city is reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic... Sorry, I'm still not used to saying that. Whatever it is has got them running in fear. All except for this brave kid who survived the battle and made it here in one piece. Meet our newest recruit.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your pointy butt. Here, kid, take this. We're depending on you. Okay, let's get going, everybody. The world's not gonna save itself.
Right.
Yeah. That's us. Yeah, we lost 99%. Or sorry, we lost what? 98% of the world? Yeah, sounds about right. You can now play as Shadow the Hedgehog in Shadow's story. But we're not going to be doing that yet. This is the world map. We have a lot of area to cover, but not all that many stages. There's stuff that we're going to be doing in space, but we aren't able to go there yet. So let's just end this.
Some incredible news. Sonic is alive.
Let's just head into stage 2 and immediately have our heroic acts taken away from us.
No way! That's excellent!
And I'm sorry about people that are spoiled by modern lip syncing. Don't try to get good lip syncing out of a Sonic game. You won't get it.
What? Oh, thank goodness! I knew it! I knew it!
That's what she said.
He's captured in the orbiting prison. My spy there says he's in a solitary confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months.
That's horrible! We have to rescue him!
So yeah, Eggman's been torturing Sonic.
Plan's already happening, Amy. I've got a squad on the way to the spaceport in the chemical plant to borrow a shuttle. Come on, guys. Who's up for an old school style jailbreak?
We'll go into world ratings and rental avatars later. Let's get into the actual avatar. The avatar is simply referred to as Rookie. As you will see right here.
SBO here. My team's engaging the enemy in the orbital tunnel. I think we can hold them off for now. No, wait! Watch out! The masked one is here. The monster that took down Sonic.
Stay focused, Rookie. We're off to find a shuttle. Yeah!
Okay, so if you press B while running, you will still do that. You just kind of crouch while doing that. I think that's actually supposed to be a break. Also this music. Alright, that's enough. Alright, I am going to point one thing out. My controller, it's a rock candy kind of cheap knockoff of 360. Randomly, it causes me to go left, but it's only if I'm kind of inactive for a little bit, not forcing it that way. Anyway, if you press A, we have a wire attack. This is basically just using our grappling hook to basically homing attack the enemy. Another use for the grappling hook is obviously to just swing over these and kind of escape other people. But in stages where you control the avatar, press RT to unleash the Wispin's special attack. We have Burst. What do you associate most with Burst? Well, I've already shown you. Flamethrower! Hey, I'm not going left. Flame. See, like I said, if I'm not holding the control stick at all, it just randomly sends me left. This thing causes mass destruction. Very easy. If anyone's wondering, the reason it's called a Wispon is because, well, it's powered by basically wisps. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know what the hell Tails did with the aliens to do this. Just breeze on through. No need to hold back. It says you can use the left control stick. I do not recommend this. I just say use left and right, the left and right bumpers, and you're good. So, this is, I forget what it's called, but X in midair. There we go. That's all I wanted. So, now time. This song is called, I believe, Chemical Plant Spaceport Freight Train? Perfect. You want to get that as close to the center as physically possible. It's easy.
SBO keeps them busy. We need a shuttle to get to Sonic in time.
All quiet at the launch pad for now. Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
That's the one issue with playing as the Avatar. He doesn't spin around in midair like Sonic does.
They won't mind if we borrow this for a while.
Hurry it up, rookie! Get out of there as soon as everyone's aboard! Step on it!
Ow. Beanie. Do my thing, head back to the center, and we are done. Just like that. Stage 2 out of here. Yeah, I didn't expect to get too far with that. The Avatar screen has been unlocked, so go check it out. You can now use the Sega Pack costumes. Let's head into Avatar. Try changing your Avatar's outfit. Get on to fitting. Upper headgear. You have this by default. Whatever this is. It's not even attached to us, basically. You have this from whatever. You have the Knight's Cap, which I think looks kind of cool, but no thanks. Then you have the Eye, or however you want to pronounce that, from Super Monkey Ball hat, or head. Thank you. Then you have these things, which, again, not attached to her head. Still not attached to her head. You have this thing, which actually is attached to her head, but it's not attached to our ears. Gloves! I will be keeping the normal ones for now, but I will be changing those out a lot. You have these things from Knights. These things from whatever. And monkey feet. I have no sense of fashion, so I'm going with those. You have the Eye shirt, then you have what I assume is supposed to be from Knights? I've never played Knights, so I wouldn't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. You have shin guards and elbow pads. I'm going with the t-shirt there. No, we don't have any bodysuits yet, and then we can just go ahead and customize our avatar from there. Whisbond, there are others, but this is Burst. Attached with fire, press and hold the button to continue spouting flames. And the X one is triggers an explosion that flies you in the air, repeats fly even higher. Pretty good, definitely really good starting out. But in my opinion gets outclassed, and this is my controller saying, fuck you, I'm going left. But that'll be it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to watch more, and I will see you guys in the next episode.